Southeast San Diego is alive with real estate activity. Stick around to the end of this video to find out all about it. It is January 10th, 2024, and we are bringing you a 92114 real estate update. That's right, we are in Southeast San Diego today, and this is something that we are going to be doing this year. We're going to be all over San Diego County with these updates, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any. We have had a 20-year career in the real estate business and have sold homes and are frequently around all over San Diego County. And frankly, Southeast San Diego is one of the most interesting parts of San Diego, of the city, for real estate and historically as well. Just a really vibrant and diverse area with lots of real estate activity going on. So let's jump right into it. There is so much real estate activity, and it is almost unfair to do it all as one zip code. If folks get into this, we can dive into these individual communities in any way that you'd like. We have Emerald Hills, Choice View, Valencia Park, Alta Vista down here, North Bay Terraces, Encanto, Hamishaw out here, and Skyline over in here. So, I mean, there is just so many different areas to get into. But right now, let's get a high-level overview and see where it goes from there, see what the people want to see. So in 92114 right now, there are 52 active properties. And when I say diverse, I mean diverse. We've got all the way from 185,000 all the way up to 1.65 million. So you've got some raw land here and here. So if you're looking to develop some raw land, let's get into it. Let's check it out. Really, really cool history in some of these areas. You know, when you get up in here in the Choice radio tower area, at one time in the early 1900s, this was the most powerful radio transmitter in the United States. The Navy built this in the early 1900s, and this little area up here has served as a radio station for the Navy for many years. Anyway, just one of the many interesting historical facts that we can get into about 92114. But as we're looking at this, you have 52 active properties. You have 43 pending properties. So like so many other zip codes in San Diego, you have a really even balance between active and pending right now. So demand is definitely keeping up with supply. In the last 30 days, only 25 sold, so only about half the number of actives. This was during the holidays, so we would expect this to be low. We will keep an eye on this. You know, right now this area is just booming. Prices are, well, let's see what prices are doing. Okay, so looking at this graph all the way back to January of 2020, we can see that this area is trending below the median in San Diego County. So a lot of first-time buyers or folks who are looking, you know, at a lower price point, this is definitely the zip code to be checking out. When we go back to January of 2020, the median price in 92114 was $493,500, and the median price in the county was $680,000. When we fast forward here to April of 2022, you know, just about 2.5 years later, when the rest of the county was peaking, so was 92114. So we are looking at San Diego County at $1,030,000 in April of 2022, 92114 at $710,000. So, and then 92114 peaked out in 2022 at $739,000 when the rest of the county was at $1,014,000. And then like everywhere else, we saw a decline, but look at this, not nearly as much of a decline as we saw in other parts of the county. It really kind of stuck around that 700 mark, more or less. It did drop down to 615 for a month, but mostly, and then over here down to 620, but mostly it has remained above the 700 mark. Been a little jagged through the end of 2023. Then in November, it was at 765 and down a little bit in December. But as you saw, that is on a low level of activity due to the holidays. So we'll see where it goes next month. but just so many opportunities in this zip code. So if you are looking to sell a property here right now, great time. You can see the balance of active to pending is really good. If a lot of people start jumping in, a lot of sellers start jumping in, that could soften pricing. And as you saw on the historical graph, the pricing is up and down, so timing is everything if you're a seller. And if you're a buyer, just so many entry-level opportunities here. And if you're a developer, there are some great raw land opportunities here. So lots of ways to succeed in real estate in 92114 right now. If you enjoyed this content, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And we will keep bringing this to you throughout 2024 and beyond. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back again soon.